Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today, we're going to talk about the fallen soldier. Ox Publishing, Hutton Chase to improve your credit score. That's right, in case you haven't heard, they are no longer reporting due to 14 years of business with another company, and the other company doesn't want to report any longer. There's lessons to be learned. We're going to talk about it, and welcome. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. And today we're going to stay on screen because we're talking about Ox Publishing, Hutton Chase, who have been doing the damn thing to help people improve their credit score for 14 years. And the lesson to be learned is they were using another company. So they were always at the mercy of the other company folding up. So when that other company folded up, it left them and their customers hanging. A lot of you were left hanging, but she did the right thing. I'm talking about Mitzi. She called people. She refunded everybody. She didn't run out. She handled as far as I know. So I have nothing bad to say about that. But again, they were helping people, luckily only on Equifax. So this just reminds me to bring up the best $10,000 primary trade line on the planet, Attractive Gem Jewelers, otherwise known as AG Jewelers. There'll be a link down below. Please use the link down below to sign up. They report to all 3 credit bureaus. Even they had a snafu originally, but they handled this month. So, I don't want to harp on the lesson to be learned. We're all starting businesses, and this is one of the lessons that I've always had a problem with. When I rely on another entity to do what they're supposed to do, and then I get the infamous call saying, we can't do what we used to do. We can't do what we agreed to. We're going to have to cancel. And then that makes you look bad. That makes you appear to be the one that's not handling business. And this is why there has been a delay on the SSN lifestyle, because I have to rely on the third party as well. And these are the kind of things that kind of rub me the wrong way, because as they go, I go. And in business and in life, things change all the time. So let's get into this credit building, because a lot of you are sitting here in 2021 and still don't know that you should be building your credit. Still sitting there saying, my credit score is too low. Well, once again, if you don't know by now, the reason why I haven't been mentioning the other guys with the $5,000 primary trade line, well, let's just call it what it is. They terminated me because I was promoting AG Jewelers, $10,000 primary trade line, the best $10,000 primary trade line. They gave me the ultimatum, promote them or promote AG. Well, needless to say, I'm promoting AG. Why? No hard inquiry for starters. For $10,000 with their 2 $5,000 primary trade lines, you would have 2 hard inquiries. That's just for starters. What else can we talk about? No hard inquiry means no event on your credit. It just posts up. 0% interest. I mean, we'll get into that in a second. But 0% on your debt utilization. So your debt utilization automatically comes down. Unlike the other guys, you have to buy something. 50% of it is going to post up on your credit report. So you guys are understanding, that's the next event. What's next? On-time payment. Because there was no events prior to that, meaning no hard inquiry, 0% debt utilization, and then it posts an on-time payment. You gotta like it, ladies and gentlemen. This is why they're scared. I've said it before. Instead of competing, they want to stop affiliates from promoting the competition. Makes you wonder, who are these guys? But anyhow, I digress. The Ox Publishing Hutton Chase is an unfortunate situation, but luckily, there will be other options to fill the void. And right now, I'm just talking about AG Jewelers. $10,000 primary trade line reports to all three. No credit check, no hard inquiry. And I'm going to give you the company line because people keep asking me all the time, hey, I signed up last month. I signed up without knowing the date. That doesn't help anybody because the company line is they report 15 days to 45 days from the time you sign up. So if I sign up today, that means I cannot expect it to report until up to 45 days later. All right? It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. That's how they want to roll with it. So that's how the affiliates have to promote it. All right? So now, this is going to be a short video simply because I just wanted to get on with the Ox Publishing Hutton Chase and then, of course, promote the $10,000 primary trade line and let you know that it was not Ox Publishing or Hutton Chase's fault in reality. They relied on third party, as I've already mentioned. The best thing that a business owner can do is come head on with the problem, which is what Mitzi did. She contacted people, she sent emails out, and she sent refunds. I don't know what more a person can do other than I'm sure she's out trying to find another trade line, another company that can help her report. That's all that can happen at this point. So I wish her good luck, and hopefully they can come back and help people because that's what this is all about, helping people. So I don't have much more to say, ladies and gentlemen, other than it's 2021. And if you haven't figured out by now that your credit is an asset, if you haven't figured out by now that you're going to need your credit in the 2020s, then I have bad news for you. Because this cash-only society, that's not going to get you ahead. If you know 70% of the population only has $1,000 in their bank account, then you know why credit is necessary. If you know there's 300 plus million people in America and 70% of them does not have $1,000 in their bank account, that's 200 million people, ladies and gentlemen. 200 million people that's going to need help. 200 million people that's going to need better credit terms. And by using these services such as Ox Publishing, Hutton Chase, who are now gone, and now AG Jewelers coming along, reporting to all three credit bureaus, that helps people out tremendously. Now, I'm not saying get yourself in more debt because that's fool's gold. But all I'm saying is you need to prepare yourself for when you can use your debt to get assets that bring additional income into your household. That is the name of the game in the 2020s. It's not to go out here and buy cars. All right? It's not to go out here and buy jewelry. It's not to go out here and buy clothes. It's not to go out here and party all the time. That stuff you see on Instagram, the superstars, the celebrities, they make the money. They're gifted half of the time just to show up. So it makes it look better than what it is. They're not spending that much money. They're promoting like you should be doing. So think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Act like a top 10%er. Always think about your tax repercussions. Always think about, is this going to bring more money into my household? Is this somehow going to work for me down the line? These are the things you need to think about in 2020s. Because I'm telling you, with all this money printing, with all this stimulus money that's been going on the last 4 years, it's going to keep going this year. Janet Yellen has showed up on the scene once again. She's already talking just like Ben Bernanke, as I mentioned before. She's already saying we need more money. We need more printing. That just means more inflation, ladies and gentlemen. That means you need more businesses. That's all I can tell you. Make money in real time, because that's the only way you're going to stay ahead of inflation, along with investing in items that return dividends or items that go up in value That's the only way you can stay ahead. So with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. That's why I have to keep telling you the real. You're going to have to work hard, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to have to stay diligent. You're going to have to think about every last dime you spend and allocate your assets accordingly, including the credit assets. You want to build it up so you get that 0% interest for 18 months. 0% interest to borrow the bank's money for 12 months. That's what you want to build up to, because that's going to come in handy. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.